Alright, so welcome back to Trails of Cold Steel 2. So we're fighting these knights again.
Let's go! Gotcha!
It's working! Keep it up! Okay.
Do your Gale Raid, I guess.
Let's go! Gotcha!
And on the next turn, we should be able to do our big attack.
Ugh, this is bad.
Nope, we didn't. We'll heal up on the next time we get Fee here. Oh wait, we have one more.
Gotcha!
Alright. Well, we're gonna heal up with
That's
Fee,
it. Just a little more.
because we're hurting.
Okay. Let me help.
And now we well, we probably won't kill it. What? What? That's annoying.
I'll handle it.
Okay.
Let's go!
Unite.
Okay, Reem.
Leave it to me!
Go! Starlight Play!
Alright. So again, not a huge fan of the night
You
battles,
didn't
but
do half bad that time.
we're doing alright. How can this be happening?
The victory's mine! Unless you're in the mood for round 2.
Ugh. Withdraw, we're abandoning the watchtower. The airship will rendezvous with the forces in Erebonia. Yes, sir.
They're running away!
Well, this sure took a wild turn.
That's mission complete, I guess.
Master Reen gave a most impressive performance, didn't he?
I just hope he doesn't make a habit of jumping off of rooftops.
He may be reckless from time to time, but we wouldn't have him any other way.
I suppose it's time we take our leave. Know that I leave with no regrets. I was able to behold the famous Ashen Knight in person, and for that, it was all worthwhile. Do you have any objections, Black Rabbit?
Not especially. Being presented the opportunity to adjust the threat levels of multiple targets at once proved beneficial for me as well.
They're getting away!
You're not going anywhere, buddy. We've still got a whole lot of questions to ask you.
Ha ha! The curtains have only just risen for the Erebonian stage. I wonder what incredible fate will befall our actors. I cannot wait to see how each of you play your respective roles. Particularly you, Severing Chains.
My part in all this has long been so, but feel free to sit among the audience and watch. There is nothing in this world that could cause my love for the Rhineford family to sway.
Excuse us. Orion, Erigetlem, may we meet again.
Yeah, totally! And see you, Sammy!
Honey?
Please refrain from confusing Clown Soleus.
If you would, do pass on my regards to Reen Schwarzer. And now, I bid you adieu!
That was exhausting.
At least we were able to make it through unscathed.
Now that they're gone, we should set about disabling that device. Once that's done, the Highlands should start returning to normality.
Yeah, you're And just how do you know what we're here for?
Oh, I always know what you're thinking, my lady.
That's our Sharon.
Reen reunited with the others and watched as the orbital wave jamming device was disabled successfully. With the jammer now lost, both the Noble Alliance forces and the Jaegers remaining in Nord withdrew to Erebonium. As a result, the 3rd Armored Division was able to focus their troops on the Erebonian side of the border as well. Thus, the crisis came to an end and peace began to return to the Highlands. Obtained a new sword from the defeated Spiegel. Valimar can now use the craft Heavenly Slash. At least the night battles are getting a little bit more interesting. It's not just mash attack over and over. It still kind of is, but not as much. It's a little bit better. I think it's safe to say that thanks to your efforts, the immediate danger to our homeland has passed. Now, there is no longer any need for us to leave it behind. You truly have our deepest gratitude. We didn't do all that much, really. Yeah, besides, there's no guarantee the Highlands won't be threatened again. Unfortunately so. The Alliance still has plenty of troops on the Erebonian side of the border to continue their assault. Should Zender fall, I dare not imagine what could happen. Guess you'll have to remain on alert, the same as always. No rest for the weary, eh? Even so, I want you to know how much I appreciate what you did. No matter how you look at it, you saved my homeland. For that, I couldn't be more proud to call you my friends. Oh, Gaius, it was nothing. You're welcome, but I still don't think we did anything that special. The people of Nord have been like brothers to us all in Erebonia for centuries now. It's only right that we lend them a hand when they need one. Thank you, Reen. What he said. Yep, helping out is what friends do. You guys too, thank you. I feel like I'm going to be saying that for a while yet. Still, while the immediate danger to Nord may have passed, the same can't be said for Erebonia. Unfortunately not. Our city is entirely under the Alliance's control, and the same is true for most of the country. They have control of everything from the Rhineford building to the iron mine and even the Rower Institute of Technology. I feared as much. Well, that explains one thing. There was some damning evidence on that jamming device that pointed to it being made at the Institute. That makes sense if the place is under the Alliance's control. I'm betting Schmidt was involved in its development. Schmidt? As in the Professor G. Schmidt? He's certainly supposed to be capable, but are you sure? I met him when I was a little while with you, right, Grandfather? Hey, that you did. He and I go way back, but I really wish we didn't. He's not an easy guy to like. If you ask me, he was probably involved in the development of the Soldats and that giant airship of theirs too. Hell, Scratch probably. I can't think of a single other engineer alive who could perfect those things outside of him. He must be crazy good if you're the one acknowledging his skills. Sounds like the Alliance has a really capable man making their weapons. Schmidt aside, what brought you here to begin with, Sharon? I thought you went straight back to Ruhr after the war began. I would have thought Mother would be happier if you were there too. I'm here because I discovered that you were here, of course. Contrary to what you may think, that was what the Madam Chairman wanted me to do too. She did? Indeed, she asked me to come and assist you and your classmates for the time being. I haven't been able to get in contact with her since I left Aurora, however. You okay, Elisa? Thanks, Reen, but I'm fine. We're talking about my mother here. I'm pretty sure she's perfectly okay wherever she is. Right now, I need to focus on my own goals. I did promise that I'd find a path of my own to show her after all. And I'm certain she would be pleased to hear that, my lady. I second that. You're leaving? I am. I don't know when I'll be able to return again, but I will be back. Until then, take care of Lily and Sheeta for me. Oh, and Charles too, of course. Sure. Thank you, Gaius. But I don't want you to go. I want you to stay right here. Stop that, Lily. You're making it harder for me to hold back. You too. I know you'll miss him, but try to show some understanding for your brother. He has something very important he needs to do with his friends. All of this has been a stark reminder to me of how fragile the peace of this land is when one of its neighbors is at war. The threat of being drawn into that conflict may have passed for now, but it may not stay that way for long. We can no longer expect to live in peace irrespective of what is happening on the other side of the borders. If I want to protect the peace of this land, I need to stand up and fight for it. Just as their ancestors did during the war all those years ago. Oh. Well said. Prince Dracos himself would also first took up arms here in Nord. Prince Dracos himself also first took up arms here in Nord. The warriors of Nord followed suit, taking up their spears. To fight for their friend and brother who loved this land as much as they did. You want to follow in their footsteps, do you? I do, but this isn't my only reason. During my time as a student at Class 7, Erebonia has grown close to my heart. So I'm not just fighting to protect the home of my friends, I'm fighting to protect what I consider my second home. Wow. Thanks. Don't worry, everyone. I'll return safe and unharmed. I promise. I'll also come back more mature and more aware of how I want to live my life after the war comes to an end. So stay safe and wait for me, okay? Okay. Alright. I'll do everything I can to keep everything here running smoothly while you're away. I will too. I'll be praying for you every day. Me too. May the winds and the goddess watch over you while I'm away. Farewell. Their parting words said, the time came to leave the land of Nord behind. Back to Ymir, I'm assuming? Gaius' family happily waved to them until they were out of sight, and swearingly silent to return to Nord another day as they entered the Spirit Path. They started on their journey back to Ymir. Phew, we're back. Yeah, and we're all in one piece. This is where we fought that huge monster when we came here last time, right? I can't believe we got this far so fast. This is what the Spirit Path can do. Unbelievable. I had no idea there already existed a means of transportation faster than trains or airships. Well, it is called the Spirit Path because it's really only intended to be used by spirits. It's not really meant to be used by humans to travel from place to place. Well, I'll have to be very grateful to Master Valimir for allowing us to do so then. And even more grateful still for saving us from quite a perilous situation at the Watchtower as well. Yeah, he certainly did. Thanks, Valmer. It's only because of you that we were all able to make it back here together. Have a good rest. You've earned it. Acknowledged. Entering inactive state. Do not hesitate to call my name again should the need arise, my Awakener and his friends. Looks like he's asleep. Let's get our butts back to Ymir. We need to let the guys who stayed behind see all the happy faces we brought back. Woohoo, I can't wait to see Claire. Everyone good to go? We should be able to make it before nightfall. Yeah, I wonder how Claire is holding up, because we could have brought her instead of Toval, but... We're here! And not a moment too soon with how dark it's become. It's nice to be back here again. Yeah, it's only been a couple months since we were last here. But it feels more like a couple of years. I suppose that just goes to show how much of an impression Ymir's left on me. It's nice to hear you like this place as much as I do. Something feels off though. It's a lot noisier compared to usual. Reen? Thank goodness you're alright. Hey, Machias. Yeah, we just got back.
Claire! I'm so happy to see you!
Milliam.
So you were in Nord.
I'm so glad that you're all right. It's wonderful to see you again.
Yeah, same to you. That new outfit you got looks smoking on you, too.
Smoking, huh?
I see you were able to bring back a few more familiar faces. We sure were. It's good to see you're well, Captain. Yeah. It's a pleasure to see you again. Still, what's all this commotion about? Something's not right here. That's right, we've got something to tell you, Reen. It's about your father, he's... Oh no. Is something wrong with Dad? No, not at all. On the contrary, he's finally regained his consciousness. Oh. Really? He did, yes. He isn't fully recovered, but this is definitely a major step in the right direction. And I'm sure he'd be happy to see you if you would come with us. Welcome home, Reen. And I see your friends are with you too. Hello there. I'm sorry I can't do much more to welcome you, but I'm happy to see you here. Dad? Not at all, we're just glad that you're awake. You heard about what happened, sir. It's wonderful to know that you're well enough to talk to us like this. I appreciate your concern. Incidentally, I hear that you, Toval, and Captain Claire, I believe, have been watching over the village in my stead. On behalf of all the people of Ymir, I'd like to thank you for all you've done. As this village's lord, I truly cannot feel more honored to have your aid. No need to thank me. It was just a little something I was doing on the side. The people of Ymir have shown me nothing but kindness during my stay. It's the least I can do to repay that kindness. And I have every intention of keeping up with my patrols to ensure this village sees no further bloodshed. My thanks to both of you. If Ymir could stay out of harm's way, I know that my family could rest easier. I'm aware my injuries have caused both of you plenty of grief. Lucia and Reen, I can only hope you'll forgive me for worrying you. Had I not been so utterly incompetent, Elise and Princess Alphen would never have been taken from us to begin with. You know you don't need to apologize. Them being captured isn't your fault, Dad. It never was. What matters is that you pulled through for us. That in itself is a miracle. Now you leave everything else to us, and you focus on recovering. We'll bring them back, I promise. Absolutely. We fully intend to do everything we can to support you. Yeah, we'll bring him back in no time. As long as Class 7 is together, there's nothing we can't do. I couldn't agree more. I have every confidence that you'll rescue Lady Elise and Her Highness. Well, aren't you guys just brimming with optimism? Still, we've only got 3 members of Class 7 to find now. Which means that if all 3 are around the Grom, that's where we'll find Emma. Assuming they stay there, yeah. And then we can finally be together again. I'll be praying to Idios for you. And remember, make the most of the time you have to take a well-earned break. You won't be able to leave tomorrow regardless, yes? That's right, we need to wait for Valimir to finish recovering. That only took about a day last time, and I don't see why it would be any different this time. I admit, a part of me wishes we could leave right away, but we'll just have to sit tight and be patient. I think it'd be for the best anyway. We can double check Ymir's defenses one last time while we wait, too. Thank you, Toval. I wish you all well. I leave Elise and Princess Alphen in... Oh. Looks like he went back to sleep. He still hasn't got most of his stamina back, I'm afraid. It'll be a little while longer before he's ready to see any of the villagers, too. I see. That's not surprising, really. In the meantime, it would be my honor to assist you in any way I can. I'm confident that my skills as a maid will prove to be of use. Why, thank you. I'd be delighted to take you up on that. And like your father said, take care to rest as much as you can tomorrow. Of course. And you should take care to not overwork yourself, please. We're happy to help out however we can. Right. That was how we all made it back safely from Nord. Word of my father's awakening spread throughout the village like wildfire. And while there were still plenty of dark times looming on the horizon, for the first time in a while, the people of Ymir had a reason to smile. And Sharon's in our party now. Reen and Sharon can now use overdrive and link with one another. With Reen acting as a medium, Elisa and Sharon can now use overdrive when linked with one another. What? Okay. Whatever that means. I guess Elisa and Sharon can link stuff up, or can use overdrive. I guess Sharon can only use overdrive with Reen and Elisa. Looks like Dad's staying in bed today. Good. He needs all the rest he can get. I'm glad he's woken up at least, even if he's still got a long way to go until he's fully recovered. I'll bet everyone else has already gone out for the day. I should probably go find something to do too. Got to make the most of today to get ready for tomorrow. Oh, we got bonding points. Well, who can we do? Oops, wrong button. So we can do Sharon, Milliam, Elisa, Toval, Machias, and Gaius. We'll probably do Sharon and Toval though. So there's a hidden quest we can get. We have to go speak to Camilla at the general store. So let's go there. Oh, look who it is. You've come at the perfect time. I have? I can't say those words fill me with anything other than dread. Why would that be? I never cause anyone any trouble. Yeah, of course you don't. Well, anyway, as I was saying, now that we've got so many students here, I was thinking of treating them to this village's specialty to welcome them. We have a specialty? Of course we do. We have the manju, the Eastern confectionery that Mr. Kafai brought here. I may have been the one who decided that it's the village specialty, but the decision's been made, and it's final. Right, anyway, so that's what you're going to make? That's right. There's just one teeny tiny little problem. I'm missing one very important ingredient to make them, and I can't seem to get my hands on it. Which one? Zuki beans. You wouldn't be able to get your hands on some for me, would you, Reed? Well, I can't see why you might have trouble getting them. I can see why you might have trouble getting them. They're not exactly well known here in the Empire. This might actually be pretty difficult, but I guess it couldn't hurt to try. What should I do? Well, admittedly, I'd like everyone to try some manju too. Alright, I'll give it a shot. As uncommon in Ereboni as they are, people do use them from time to time here. So someone, somewhere is bound to have some left over. I suppose the best place to start would be with people who do a lot of cooking. Yay, well, good luck with your search. Okay. Alright, so let's buy... She's got a couple things we need to buy. Not that one. Soup. And that. Alright. So we bought the Imperial Chronicle, we bought the soup. And then we need to go enter a house. Get Gambler Jack to Chapter 5. And apparently we need a snowboard as well. Wait, where are we? That's not the map. This is the map. Here we go. That's why I couldn't tell where we were, because that was not a map. Thank you. Alright. Well, let's go... snowboarding. I don't remember exactly where we snowboard, though. I wonder if we can quick travel to it. Is it the Ymir Valley? I think it might be here. Nope. Stay. That's not the place. Damn it. So it's... Damn it, it was where I was, too. Such a fool. I should have just... Well, this actually makes sense, because it's like an incline here. Alright. I don't even remember how to snowboard, but... It's fine.
Ha!
I think we're supposed to hit flags here, so... We're doing alright, I think. Oh no, we didn't get that one. Damn it. Alright, that's alright. We only have to get 23 of them, so we should be okay. If we don't miss many more of them. Okay, that was bad. That was actually really bad. Because I let off the... Because I think R1 speeds us up, I think. At least I've been holding it down. Well, we got 23 flags, so we're good. We only missed one. And we made our target time, so we're good.
I did it!
So we should get a quartz for that. I don't know if it's any good. That's my boy. Wouldn't feel right if a son of Ymir couldn't handle that course. Well, here's a prize. Go ahead, take it. And I'll be sure to keep the courses well maintained if you feel like boarding again. Just come on by. I certainly will. See you then. Where's Claire? There she is. But we're not going to talk to Milliam, though. You know anything about Altina Girl? Like, why she and Milliam both have the weird puppets and the same last name? They have the same last name? I do. Unfortunately, all my information is property of the Intelligence Division, and as such, my lips are sealed. But to be blunt, telling you would only serve to confuse you, and we can't afford to have your mind anywhere else now. Fair point. Ooh, what are you guys whispering about? Wait, I see what's going on here. Hushed whispers, staying close, working together. You're two dating, aren't you? Excuse me? That's your definition of dating? Alright, well, we'll take a break here. Next time we'll go and do Toval and Sharon's bonding events. So as always, thanks for watching. Till next time.